Be coronating their brand new king. It's the first time we get to see this occasion in a democratic South Africa as we as a country celebrate 21 years of democracy. Very important for the royal family. So let's check in with Thami Dickson. He's in the Eastern Cape and he's been keeping us up to speed with all the celebrations that have been underway there. Thami, good morning to you once again.
Good morning, Valiant. Thank you very much and welcome back here at Nqadu. Great place. This is where this very significant event is going to take place. The coronation of the Xhosa King, Azwelonke. This is what we're going to hear throughout the day today. And as people come in really to witness this very, very historic day here in the Eastern Cape. With me now is the MEC for Kokta in the province, Utata Ufigile Kasa, who's going to talk to us about really the arrangements. As we know that the President of the Republic, Nqadu Jacob Zuma, is going to honor this event with his presence, which I think that Ukasa, as I welcome you here, really affirms the respect and the recognition that this constitutional democracy gives to the traditional leadership.
That's correct. We are happy first to be part of this important occasion. It's both a national and provincial event. It's a historic event that we are coronating a king for the first time after democracy. That's correct. And it confirms that Chapter 12 of our Constitution is actually being enacted now by us. We are not only witnessing this ceremony, this is also going to set a guide for the whole country to say how best do we honor our traditional leaders in that kings are actually the face of this institution. So we are highly excited as a province, and I think all the preparations were well coordinated by the three spheres of government. We had the National Department of Kokta, ourselves as a province, and local government, the municipalities around here, Mnoma and Mpashe. In other words, for us, this is an important occasion. We are celebrating, but at the same time, we are making history.
Now, one of the issues that I think is quite very prominent within the institution of the traditional leadership is the issue of how do we make sure that we level the playing field, if I may use the word, in terms of how we treat traditional leaders in the country. How is this coronation of the king going to ensure that there are no super kings and cousins in terms of the traditional leadership?
Yes, we have, in terms of the law, if we talk payments of kings, it's actually guided by a commission. So all kings are equal in terms of their salaries across the country. So what is not equal is actually historical in that we are from these former homelands that were treating traditional leaders differently. So normally you always hear about the king of King Zwelithini. What distinguishes him from others is historical in the sense that the former KwaZulu homeland treated that king differently. And unfortunately, as other provinces, we would not necessarily have to imitate that. We need to have norms and standards developed at national level that must guide as to how do we deal with this situation. So in other words, it's work in progress. We're trying to normalize the situation and have common tools of trade for all traditional leaders.
What's going to be the role of President Zuma at this coronation here?
His role actually as head of state is to, I wouldn't say install the king. He is actually here to present the king to the nation. To say we have got a king of Amaxhosa who is called Zwelonke, and he is the king in terms of the Nqadu Commission and any other laws that govern traditional leadership in the country. In other words, he is here to announce him to the nation, whilst the relevant traditional institutions will do their own part as well.
So obviously this is a confirmation of the outcomes of the Nqadu Commission. Now, we do know that there's been a lot of disputes and contests, particularly with regard to this kingship here. How sure are you that there's not going to be any more challenge to the kingship of Zwelonke Sekao after this coronation has been done, given that there's been some disputes regarding the whole kingship of Amaxhosa here?
No, as indicated yesterday, between now and the time when the Nqadu Commission results were announced, we have tried to respond to all the issues that were raised by the different interest groups, especially those that talk about gender. We listened to that and we dealt with it. So that is why now we are actually, the occasion itself, the king is being unveiled to his own nation. So in other words, it's the nation actually that has got a king. So I don't think there's anybody who has got a dispute in relation to King Zwelonke in this area. So hence I'm saying we don't expect anything beyond this. This is just the nation accepting their king, and we are here to support them as government. So I don't anticipate any problem.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. That's the MEC for the local government here in the Eastern Cape, Nqadu. Now we're going to take a commercial